Yeah, just gotta figure out where I left off now with this game. Downside with that, with being down and out for about a week, I've had, and so streaming was a little bit out of the scope for a bit until I kind of got that under control. We'll see when I get in. I feel like the volume for outside of the game is a little bit higher than it is inside. We'll see. Not surprised it has to do a little bit of the shaders. I think I got the wisp I need last time to start this puzzle, and that's when I logged off, but I don't entirely remember, so it's going to take it a second for me to get caught up where I was with it. It shouldn't be that bad, though. I do know, for people who know a little bit about this game and one of the Fox rescues that they helped out, that there was some news, I think, this week or last week. I might have been a little bit late to it. It just depends on when it comes across social media for me. That one of the foxes for that rescue ended up passing away. And I do believe their skin is in the game, but I do not know which one it is. I think it's the Finnegan one. So that was a little bit sad to hear this week, but I'm glad that they did end up doing some of the funding, and I think that particular fox ended up donating their voice to a lot of games for the sound design. So that was very interesting, but still very sad to hear this week. I don't think that's too loud. I think we're okay for the most part. The other thing I will say, and I'll take a look at that. I think it should be a little bit better now streaming. I don't know what was going on the last time I was streaming. It did sound like there were some issues on Twitch's end. As for my end, I went through and kind of I don't want to. I don't know. I went through and looked up the specific like what's the optimal settings. I can't do it necessarily for the equipment I'm using. The equipment I'm using is probably not the best stuff for Twitch and that sort of stuff. But in theory, um, you should be seeing a little bit better quality overall. Just because I did go through and actually look up what the optimal settings are. So I'm going to try to monitor the stream a little bit today. I can't do it with audio. Downside is if I monitor my own audio right now, it's going to sound fine for me. It may not come through the stream fine. I'll have to get it later. But I do expect that there's going to be a decent amount of lag between if somebody does type in a message to when I'll respond to it, to the message sound should now be disabled. I reset my computer a while ago and I had turned it, I think, off again and then reset Streamlabs maybe, and it came back on. So that is off now. I am a bit sorry for that. I did not intend for that to happen. So the chat noise should be off. I'm very excited to get back into this game. I really love the puzzle mechanics. There's definitely points in this game that are just a little bit creepy, or like the boss fight that I wasn't expecting. But I'm actually very much enjoying this, and I am excited to get back into Assassin's Creed as well after this. However, if I get a chance, Legends of Kimori will be coming out, I think, in March, they said, for early access. Um, if I can get early access for it, I am definitely going to stream it because I am very, very interested in what it's going to be like / look like. Is there anything down there? I feel like there's a hole I don't want to fall into. Okay. Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of jump puzzle here. This is gonna be tricky. That's concerning. Hello, sir. Okay, I'm being told I have like too many of these things. I need to either use them or definitely donate them here pretty soon. Oh. I wasn't expecting it to log on actually that well. I did just fine logging on. So I have to exit a different way. Jump there, jump here. Oh, no, I forgot what it was called now. Crystals, I think? No crystals for us out of that one. Ooh, we got blight. And we have a shrine. Do we have anything I can light? Any wood? Nope. But I do have the health thing for the blight, I think. Oh, that is so creepy. Oh, is it because of my runes? I think the idea is I'm not actually supposed to touch it. I have to get down there, aren't I? Okay, well, let me go grab these first. I do not enjoy when the music gets slightly creepy. Okay, I see a lever. And that turns. And that one turns. But what does that do? Okay, I've got one rotation to then I'll play the animation again. Yep. Okay. So I have that amount of time to get across there. There we go. Glad I did take the extra time to grab the crystals, though. I have a feeling the amount I'm getting, and I've already stored, are going to end up being used fairly quickly. Okay. Where do I move you? Over here, I think. I have no idea what the crow friend is doing, aside from getting slightly stuck. Nope. Well, I do need to let go of it first, don't I? Oh no. I was doing so good up till this point. There we go. Okay, can I... Yes, I can just pop out on this side. What are you? Okay, I can't do anything with you. I really do not enjoy how dark it is either. Nope, we got some blue crystals. Some blue rune markings. Where does this go? So when I go over there, I better do it now. Because chances are, once I leave this point, I'm not really coming back in. Okay. There we go. I will say this is probably going to end up being another, like, 2-hour stream. Not so much longer than that. Okay. And what happens here? Aside from assuming... Yeah, that closed behind me. Hello, vases. I would like to open you, please. Even though I definitely need to get rid of some of these crystals later. Oh, I can zoom in a little bit further. Okay, nice. Or zoom out, but I don't know if that's going to help the wonky camera just yet. Oop, chest. Ha. Skill point. Yep, skill point. I am looking for more skins and stuff though too. Now, are we gonna end up giving this to them as well? So we end up giving the last thing I think we grabbed over by accident. Or is this kind of the universal key to open doors? Please tell me we don't end up accidentally giving this to the evil person from last time. To be fair, I have no idea what I do with it. I just know that I now have it. Also, we need to find the raccoon. Because the raccoon should have more stuff for sale for us, including some wisps. We're definitely going to need those wisps. Oh, are you pointing me where I need to take this? That would be very convenient. As long as I can come back here, we're good. If this is the if you haven't done anything before this point, turn back now situation, I'm going to be a little sad. Maybe it's this one back here because I'm not sure. That one seems so much further away. But we're already in here. So unless I've missed something, I don't know where this would go. Well, it looks like it's going from there over here. Oh, there we go. Hello, I will gladly do that. Maybe follow this for now? Nope, it fades out. Either missing something in there, or it's something over there. Let me see what the map says. Chances are that is actually my quest marker. And then he had a waypoint there. I at least want to inspect that before we start heading towards the unknown marker. Because we have an item, but I don't know if that item is meant to be used in that burrow or barrow, or if we're going to be going elsewhere. What is this? Is this another one of the obelisks? Nope, it's a portal. Nice. Okay, that's actually very convenient. Like how happy we are about opening a portal. Okay. I don't need to set destination or anything that way just yet. that is helpful. We may need to head this direction with this. I'm unsure yet, though. Now, let me remove the waypoint. There we go. I like how you click one side and that sets it down. You click the other side, it removes it, which is convenient. But I'm so used to it also being you click and then you click on it to remove it with the same side as well that I've seen as a mechanic. Oh, there's so far. Oh. There's this. It seems to be where I go with this. What are you? Okay, you're just cards. Anything I can do with them, I don't think. Hmm. Well, that's very, like, dead looking. I wonder why that part of the forest is, like, definitely, diseased, I guess is what I'm going to say there. That is such a mild way of putting what it is, but definitely looks like something's happened to it. You can see trees here that have the, looks like the same sort of problem. Well, we got one of those. Where are we going with this? All I can say is I'm hoping this is the right direction. This is the where it's wanting me to take this. I may find out it's not. Normally we don't carry items for such a long distance. But I'm also not going to say that it's impossible that that is the task. Okay, this is City of Mosswood. Something has definitely happened to it. Was it one maybe the first infected? I feel like it's probably actually the the main problem of what has happened. I need to get inside somehow. There we go. Okay, is this where this needs to go though? Oh no, maybe, and maybe it is. Because as you see statues for what looks like a doorway, and that is kind of what we had to do last time with the last area. This just feels like it's a lot further distance. Okay, there's gonna be 3 artifacts to find. That'll be very interesting. Stag Guardian nurtures and cares for his people as if they were his own children. Oh, then how great his pain will be when he witnesses their destruction. His home will be empty and his kingdom will become a bramble of thorns as anguish chokes his spirit. Okay, so this is from the uh, person who kind of took over the bear clan and turned it against everyone. That's saying that. Downside of it being like over a week, I'm having to kind of remember the entire story. What is the raccoon? Okay, raccoon. Looks like that. Let's try to explore these unknown points and see if I can get to the raccoon again, unless it's the only place the raccoon, that I do need to head back there. Then I'll need to go to find the portal. So definitely need to do something with these crystals. I also need to find more wisps. The way I have them. I guess there's a little bridge here. I probably could have used earlier. Oops. Also means I'll probably miss things once in a while this first playthrough. Especially with this area being this open. The kind of starter area near the shores was so much easier in a way because it's so bleak and barren, so you could just see everything. Here it's a little trickier because now you have to actually think about on your map if you've looked everywhere for everything. I'm sure a majority of it is probably marked. I guarantee there's going to be secrets. This looks interesting. I'll have to get up and around, maybe. See, that also looks interesting. Now figure out how to get up to get around. Oh. Okay, there we go. That leads me to this. Let's see what this sign says. I'm curious. Nothing particularly helpful for me aside from I'm assuming one is talking about the village on the shore and the other is probably the name for Mossford. I don't know if there's anything to these. Oh, there might be something to the one up here, though. I see something. Okay. I need to find a way to put something on the pressure plate. Or do I suffice? Nope. I need to find something to put on it. I don't think that works, sadly. Okay. Is there anything I can pick up? I don't think that's something I can actually really interact with. I'm not seeing a stone or anything I can pick up just yet. Don't think there's enough time between opening that. Yeah, there's not. Okay. So I need to find something that I can pick up and bring over. We'll work on that one in a bit, though. So I'm not quite sure where an item will be. And I have a feeling that one will be similar, given I could get up there. Or to be fair, this might be the way to get up there. We at least head towards the thing over here. It's one of these things like I love this game so much because it's one of these things I can just go around and just start exploring things, start messing with things. But then the other problem is I am a little too ADHD, and definitely it has more of a control on me than I have a control on it. So I will forget the objective I was originally on to go inspect something such as this because I'm suddenly very curious, and then forget the thing I was supposed to be doing. And then I'll probably actually forget to go back and check out what that thing was, anyways. Vicious cycle. Now I want to know what the thing is up here, though, before I head all the way over here, because I see it. So far, the stream looks a lot clearer than it has been, so I'm a little bit happy with that. We'll see how the audio and stuff is. I don't know. The last time the audio had a lot of problems. Okay. Doesn't really get me anywhere. Oh, there we go. I think I kind of checked this out, but I didn't. Unless I need to. Okay. I'm sure I can just run up and around, maybe? Not quite. There's definitely little stair things here. That works just fine. Oh yeah, I can definitely donate 100 crystals. I have way too many. What these do, I still do not know. Aside from, I think they can open doors somewhat. Okay. Ooh, there's an location there. I think that's one I was still on the way to. Actually, it's not. We'll head back to the other one as well, but I'm curious about this since it's now here. And I've noticed it. And it looks somewhat in line with those. Plus, I see a thing there. There's gotta be like a raccoon grotto somewhere. Unless it really is just in that one area. I have to go back to it. Raccoon, I need to make you have more shops somehow, please. There's only so fast my little fox legs can run. Or I don't think my little fox legs are actually gonna be able to climb that, to be fair. No ladders for me. Okay. Nope, not quite. It is just those, though, so I'm not as worried. I can come back when I need them, though. Oh, what's this? What is this? Well, I see the chest there. East Treetop Village. Okay, interesting. Nope, not quite. I didn't quite make it that time. Okay, I'll just try that again, but I want to look down here. You're activated. Grab that. Oh, I don't know what's going on with the lighting effects. I had to get a second to decide what it was doing. Oh boy. No, not again. To be fair, not the only game recently I've had that's had a little bit of a lighting issue. And this is definitely not on like ultra high. Not sure what's going on with it at all actually. It's kind of funky. Oh. Ooh. Earth and forest eye color. So is it two eye colors, or it's one eye is one color and one eye is the other? Oh no, it's one eye is one color, one eye is the other. Oh, that's cool. Go through this one. Yep, there we go. Let's see if getting away from this area will allow this lighting effect to take a break for a second and chill out just a bit. Okay, I know where that is now. Let's see about that one. I know it is not chilling out. It is somehow worse for just a second. There we go. Only around that village though, but I seem to be having that issue. Gotta love localized issues in games. Again, not the first one, or yeah, not the first one I've recently played with that issue. And I'm not going to give it too much grief because it may entirely be my setup. If I go over in chat. Oh yeah, I forgot that the giant statue is just there. And it makes sense that there is a giant statue for this area, considering like the what's the word I'm looking for here? Each area has a very specific like aesthetic and a specific like deity or guardian spirit, and you do kind of see different things like that. So I'm not surprised that there's a giant statue kind of depicting that, since it's kind of like you're coming to their territory and it's kind of the welcoming point. It's also just very interesting. Interesting to look at, not interesting in like a bad way. I very much like the aesthetic of it. At the corner of my eye, I can see Cece just on the bed, having the face of being ever so slightly perturbed at something. What? I have no idea. Is there anything in the water I want? No. Kind of surprised actually on that one. Okay. Door not open is the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, Veil Gates. What that's called. That's going to be on the other side of it. Let's go there. If I don't find the Raccoon Grotto, I may actually hit stop at the... Ooh. Goodness, I've got the hiccups. Okay, might stop at the portal. The quick detour to visit a raccoon friend. I don't particularly want to go near the turtle house again for a bit because it was very, very loud. Like, insanely so. What's this? I feel like we did this last time. I'm actually fairly certain we did it last time. Okay, yeah, because the entrance is like blocked off. I think, maybe not. Let's go on a trip real quick and then I'll figure it out. Watch that actually be the raccoon thing. And I'm going the long way to do this. Oh, wait, this might be the wrong thing actually. I don't think it's Fox even. I need to go to a different area. We will find out. Yes, definitely wrong area. It's Mist Hand I need to go to. There we go. Now I just need to uh, figure out how far away I am from the raccoon place. Map. I didn't need to do that, but now that I've done it, mark that. And we shall see if the raccoon has anything else for sale, though I think if I've missed wisps, I get to reclaim them. And yes, I'm aware that I have just a little bit of a very particular harshness to the way I pronounce my S's. And I know the mic picks it up. Somebody who was editing for me before for some of my other stuff was having a wonderful time doing their best to limit that, and it was not a fun time for them, but I do not blame them in the slightest. Oh, this one was so cute. Hey, hello, little raccoon. Well, you don't have much for sale right now. But I will take it. Okay, now to find the portal bag again. Because I am thinking that if there is a shop in the next area, it's going to be in a different spot then. We were doing so good. I haven't really been under here. I do not know if there is anything under here, but not a bad thing to check actually. So I'm finding out more and more there is stuff in some of the weirdest places. That I believe is basalt. Speaking of which, I'm doing geology, and that is an interesting one. All I can say is I definitely misread some instructions, and I think somehow was able to assign harder oh the the actual like hardness of stones is measured a specific way, and one of the ways is you can like scrape a this piece of ceramic with it, and I don't know what I did wrong, but I managed to get pretty much every stone to streak on it, including ones that I don't think we're supposed to, or something to the effect, or I'm reading something entirely wrong because I'm just going off of what the lab was showing, and I'm like, I did it. I'm writing down my results, but I don't know what I did wrong because it's clearly not the info given when I had to go find out what those stones were. Everything else is about on par, somewhat. There were some instances where I was like, oh no, I have definitely given some rocks some interesting densities somehow. But admittedly, that was the funniest part of just being like, huh, I was supposed to do that. Um, I will gladly continue my anthropology. I do need the geology for my anthropology, especially for stuff like archaeology. But at no point in my future do I think I have a career in geology. I gladly put rocks in a rock tumbler and see what comes out because they're really pretty. But maybe not so much the rest of it. What did I miss the first time up here? Because I've been up here technically. We just didn't quite go this way. I will admit though, I did have some fun with it, and I'm very curious if I want to take some of the. I live in a farm kind of area, or like area with a bunch of farms and that sort of stuff. So I kind of want to go out and grab some like rocks around and go through and see if I can basically do the same experiment again and see what I get out of it info wise. Because I'm so curious. A, how I messed it up because that is a new talent I wasn't expecting, but leave it to me. Especially with rocks, but also just super curious what the rocks around are actually like. Oh, I see this being a problem. Okay, so it's down here somewhere. Where down here? Oh, down here, down here. Huh. Okay. Careful. Yep. So we should have gone all the way down, and I didn't. Huh. This is in here. Oh. Hey guys, I found the raccoon. Had I been a little bit more patient and didn't teleport, I would have found it. Oh no. Okay, so I'm assuming he's up there then. Honey, why do you make me go on an adventure every time I need to find you? Please tell me you've got plenty of good things to sell. I've got so many crystals. What do you have? Ooh. Yes, I will take that. Spirit energy faster. I'll take it on principle mostly. Yep, I'll grab that. And I will grab another wisp for sure. I don't know if I'll be able to put more runes on. I think some of these runes will combat. Oh, I love that. It is so cute. Let's see. Oh no, that one won't combat the other one. That one will. I don't have any head runes yet. Let's see. Because I have that, will it show up on my map where it is? Might be what's down there. Nope, that's where it's gonna be. Okay, we'll go see what that is though. But I now have Featherfall, from the last one. I'm collecting so many runes. I do really like this skin though. Yep, I will take those to build up the amount I have again. I do have a bunch in the turtle huts. I just do not feel like going anywhere near that because I'm not sure why there was not a volume equalizer for that last time, and it was loud. Funny, but very, very loud. Okay. See Daisy. Oh no. Okay, never mind, we're good. No, actually, I'm fine there. I will say the funniest thing I've done recently, when it comes to like the college stuff I'm doing, um, ended up just getting down like a giant rabbit hole of I haven't watched anything National Geographic wise, which sounds so weird since I was a kid because it used to be on I think the normal television channel. I think it was National Geographic that had some sort of show with animals that it did, like a nature show, and it was kind of late at night, like not particularly for kids, but definitely not like unfriendly towards kids, but just late enough that really young kids would probably be in bed. And I remember watching that when I was a kid. And I didn't get into the animal stuff. I got into a bunch of like the history stuff. And I was like, oh, I wonder where I can watch it. And then finding out that it's technically through Disney Plus was the weirdest thing for me. Just like, what do you mean this is the brand that has it now? I'm still quite amazed that that's the route it's gone. But I wonder if I can ever find the particular show I watched as a kid again. I'm so curious if it's in their backlog of stuff that's viewable. Like, it's been years. But I so vividly remember that show as a kid. The fact that my parents were like, "Oh yeah, no, you can watch that." It's just animal info. Whether or not that was good parenting, I do not know, but it was very funny. Okay, where are we going, buddy? It's not anything here. Did you see these though? Oh, there's one as well. Thank you. I will take that. I will take those. Oh, okay, so it's gonna be in the middle of that dead area that I saw. Huh. That doesn't give me good vibes at all. I don't know if it looks like it's been blighted. It kind of does, but at the same time, um, brain fart on what it's called because we have it here. We have some pine trees here that were transplanted from Mount Rainier. Like this is somewhere that's very much hours away from us, and don't ask me how we got them, but we have those trees and they're pine trees, and we actually have a beetle around here that doesn't isn't particularly nice to him, has been killing him off, and it kind of reminds me of this. But I'm assuming this is meant to be blighted. But it does kind of the same thing. They dry out and get like really yellow orange. It still needs blight though. Can I fix it? I can. Was I supposed to do that with the other one? Oopsie daisy. I may have to go back and do that. Huh. Oh yeah, I'm definitely supposed to do that. Okay, we'll have to do that next time. Or later this time if I can get more whist, because I feel like it's going to take more than two. Oh yeah, it's probably going to take more than two. So there's one this way. Yep. So I'm gonna need another wisp. I don't know where another wisp is gonna be. But it means the first area I missed one of these that I could do. Huh. I do think I got some wisps I could go grab, but I want to wait on that as long as possible if I can. And see if I can find one wandering around. Because the downside outside of that, I can't go here yet. But I should be able to. Oh, okay, this connects. Oh, that is a waypoint. But somewhere between there and here, hopefully I can find a wisp. If not, I have the storage chest there and I can run there and back. Since I'm going there anyways, and hopefully I'll get some more question marks on the map. Oop, you're going for a swim. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, okay. That's actually strong enough to kind of give us resistance trying to go up that. But yeah, kind of what I was getting into on National Geographic was also getting me more interested in the Legends of Komori game that's going to come out, and it'll end up being something I'll for sure stream. I was able to do a little bit of the demo that they did on Steam before it, I think, was taken down. I'm not sure if it's going to come back up. I think it is coming like down and staying down for now, since they're going to do early access. At least from what I saw, and I don't think it's because of the removal from the Windstorm franchise, which is something that they did. They were originally like Windstorm Legends of Komori. Now they've dropped that and they're just Legends of Komori. So I'm very interested in how that game is going to go. I'm actually very excited to stream it as well. It's going to be very fun. There's some things I liked about the demo. The demo was on a 2-hour timer, and if you logged, it restarted. It didn't keep your progress. That I kind of was like, okay, I love-hate relationship with that. But a lot of what I did see was really nice. I was excited for that. It does look like there's going to be a system similar to what I was doing with Rancho Rivershine, with a little bit of like the ability to have multiple horses, to breed them, to get like certain genetic traits and stuff. In this game, you actually have to progress, much like Rancho Rivershine, but on a different level, in the sense that you're a Yam rider in Mongolia, 13th century Mongolia. So you're a courier, going like delivering items and messages from place to place and that sort of stuff. And with that, you need to think about the horses you have to be able to deal with different environments, which I think is very interesting. I'm actually excited to see how that'll work. I also think it'll be a game I'll get very much lost in. Which sounds about right, to be fair, but I also think it'll be a good thing. Maybe super dark like the last one was. A little. Not too bad. I wonder if there'll be rooms here again where I can't really enter. Oh, hi. You're in here. That's interesting. Torch needed out here? It does not seem like it. I'm assuming this is part of the house. But it looks like maybe for another creature? Oop, wrong button. Do that. Hi, buddy. Okay. Do that. Let's do the 300 that I need for that last upgrade I saw. At the very least. It'll bring me back down quite a bit, but definitely not the end of the world. I'm so curious. Are we going to get... Because I see we have the white raven. Are we going to get the deer as well? It becomes a member of the household. So every area that we go to, if we get these, will expand out more and more. Kind of the vibe I'm getting. Actually, very exciting. I don't feel as bad. It feels like we're going to maybe actually fix things after making it so much worse. Which I think the title is for this one is the same as it was last time. I didn't retitle this one. I'll just remember to put part 2 on it when I edit it later or edit it after. Okay. Is it still centered? No. There you go, this tree though. Then I think I can start exploring those proper, because I think those are the next areas for the items to open up the main puzzle that we need to do. My voice is already hoarse, which is great. With a certain amount of sarcasm added. Because hopefully this time, audio-wise, it's a lot better, and at least turn that up a bit. I actually have to turn up the Streamlabs volume for my mic. Hopefully not. I'm hopefully not blasting out ears. Oh yeah, another project I've been for equine games that I'm excited to eventually do, but it is going to be a while before I'm able to stream it. But I will do my best to stream it when I can, or feel like it's more adjusted. Even though I'm currently playing a lot of it. Equinox Homecoming is another equestrian game that it's multiplayer, which is something I don't entirely like doing as far as channel stuff. If it comes down to actually having to do stuff that is multiplayer in it, like you absolutely have to do something multiplayer to progress. This is a little bit less that, and I'm kind of happy with it for an equine game, but I also feel like it would be very fun to stream it. So there does seem to be a lot of very good content in it. I think it'd just be, in general, very, very fun to stream. Once it's a lot more polished. Right now, it's not quite in a state to be extremely playable. Oh, that is a lot of wisps. But we did fix it, it looks like. So will this unblight the whole area? Oh, yep. That was instant. Skill point unlocked. Nice. I'm gonna have to use that here in a second. Because I have 2 that I need to use? Yes. Da, da, da. Oh yeah, I definitely need that one. Let's get the glide. That helps out a lot. Also, I think I said it last time, but in case I kind of didn't, yes, the screen looks a little bit different for my stream. I am working on kind of shrinking the actual game screen just a bit so that the border works a little bit better, and so far, I think it is actually working a lot better than it was. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to the tree in the first area that I completely missed. I'll try how I did that. I don't know if I don't think I'll do that today because it's gonna take wisps. I might do it tomorrow. We'll see how getting at least one of these done is. Okay, I think both of them are marked over here. Is this gonna be both of the... Oh, I don't know what my mouse is doing. I hit the arrow key and it is. It's going. Okay. Okay, so I just can't hit an arrow key to move around. Good to know. Okay, I think it's not marked yet because I haven't gone this far. So technically it's still shadowed. Hopefully when I get closer, we'll get a little bit of info on the map. Well, I see runes there, kind of. I see plenty of blighted stuff here. Mosswood Volts. Oh, I'll gladly take crystals. There we go. Okay, those are definitely not knockable over. Would have been funny, though. Oh, hi. Stagbeat praise the forest provides bountifully for our tribe. We have more food than we could ever need. This old cavern is an excellent storehouse. Okay, interesting. You're giving me a hint. Oh, I'm gonna need a wisp. Okay. So there should be a wisp around somewhere. Like last time, I'm assuming. I could also go to the house and grab one if I can't find one. Thankfully, because I do have a little bit of a storage of them, but I'm assuming there's gonna be one here somewhere. And this will take me the way up. Maybe? Oh no, it's gonna be the hill back here. I have gone the long way around. Guaranteed. Yep, I did. Okay. Well, we're getting there eventually. Can I run up this? I can't. Am I supposed to? Actually, yes. Too bad there's not a wisp of that. Okay, that's down there. Can I find a way to jump over there from here? Maybe. Oh, not quite. Okay. There's something way up. Well, probably the steps, to be fair. That would make sense. Okay, hopefully there's a wisp here. Hopefully. Then around? Oh. Well, it doesn't help if I bonk my head into it. There we go. Just gotta look for that blue arrow. There we go. Yep, that shouldn't have been a strip run, but I'm glad it worked. That could have gone a whole different way. Oh, there was nothing there. Okay. We got further to go, it looks like. Some of these need to not be sprint jumps. Do I have enough crystals for this if I can find the thing? Maybe. Here's one. This must be the other. Oh no, I just need the one. So we'll see what's on the other side. Because I did only need the one. One of the situations of definitely don't look down. Ooh, skill point. No. Room. Okay. Actually, a very helpful one, too. They're going to replace the one I do want. But if you help me find wisps, I'm not going to be too upset. My goodness. Okay. Do not, under any circumstances, touch my keys. Huh. Let's try that one because I'm closest. It's this way. I don't think I'm going to be able to glide down there as much as I think I can. Okay. Get a quick recharge. I guarantee Featherfall doesn't entirely negate damage. I don't think I have enough of it to do that. So I gotta do this carefully. There you go. Perfect. Am I pointed towards the waypoint? Not quite. Need to go this way a little bit more. Huh, that's interesting over there. I'll just see if I can get over there. Looks like there is something. Oh. Shrine. And another treetop village, maybe? Yes. Okay. What are those? I'm glad I made that. Oop. Bonked my head into it trying to jump up. Doesn't work particularly well. Oh no. Aha! Ooh. Okay, let's see what that looks like. I think it's one brown, one blue. Ooh, I do like that. Okay, what are these? Do I actually want to get close to is the next question. That may be the worst thing I can do. I swear for a second it moved and it actually scared me for a minute. Hello? Oh, they're doing damage. Okay, yes, hi. Oh, good. Definitely do not touch. Thank goodness for the rune that makes it do spirit damage and not health damage. Just one of those is a little easier to fix than the other. What is over here, though? I see a boat, but is there anything with the boat? I mean, I see a vase. Thank you. Very helpful. Is there anything up here? I think that's where I saw the other thing kind of in the distance. Is up here. Oh, lagged for a second. Alright, it's actually giving me more of an idea that something's up here. But what? Oh, hi, little fireflies. I will gladly snack on one of you. Wait, is that my wisp detection? Is the... Okay. Well, that's interesting. Let's try this again. Oh no. Camera has a moment every so often there. So is wisp detection going to start flashing more? Or quicker? Grab that one. Hello? That's terrifying. That's the best I can give you. I'm gonna check it out for sure, but that is terrifying. Okay. Ah, okay. Wisp? No wisp? Ah, there's a wisp. Yep, there we go. Okay, well, those are sitting there. They haven't actually left. So I'm even more curious. So I'm kind of carefully glide down. Do I need to swim over to them? Like, how does this work? I'm so curious as to what they are. Oh, I think it makes crystal sounds. Am I picking it up? Oh, hi, Cece. Oh, fair enough. So we don't go towards those. Interesting. Hello, kitty. Alright. Not sure how I get my stuff back as far as my crystals, but I got enough of those. But I need the wisp. Damn. Oh, it's on the shore. Okay. That gives me a little bit more hope that I can actually get to it. Hello, Cece. You cannot be at my desk right now. I am sorry. I am sorry, kitty. Oh, I'm getting the glare of a lifetime. She says, how dare you tell me no? How dare you tell me I can't be on here? Oh, there she goes. Hello, let me move stuff so you can say hi. Come here. Come here, kitty. Yes, hello. Hello. Hi. You wish to say hi? Okay, can I play around you? Is this going to work? Considering I have to just like stretch my arms so much, dude. Don't, careful, kitty, don't flop too hard. There you go. She's just out of view on the webcam. Oh, hello. Oh, you were in view for a second. Oh, there you are. Doesn't help that I'm wearing a black sweater so she blends in. Okay, at least I can get my stuff back, but we're not going after the crystals in the ocean again. But I at least know that when I hear that, that's where they're going. When they fall from the sky. I'm not actually looking into how you're actually supposed to do that because I'm curious. But I was not expecting to have something swim after me. I'm gonna need another wisp again. So I need 2 wisps. I think her sounds are coming through in the mic, which is even funnier. Yes, hello. Yeah, she's just out of view. I cannot pet you right now. I am sorry, kitty. I pet you a little, but not much. I love how about the only time she wants to sit on my desk anymore is when I'm streaming. Otherwise, she doesn't bother. Hmm. No more ocean adventures, but hopefully there's a wisp somewhere. Oh, this is... Oh, yep, there's a wisp somewhere. The tail do blink. This could be the funniest way to find a wisp. Okay, here? But how? Do not eat my hair, please. My hair is not a snack. Oh, no. The balls that injure me are the piece of the puzzle, aren't they? Oh boy. They do move. Oh, please move further than this. Did I let that come back for a second? Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. You're not going back to the start point. Get in there. You're not playing the It's Time to game. Yep, ouchie. Ouchie on the fox health. Okay, there's 2 bars. So you see, I'm not making room for you right now. I'm sorry. You can't knock the mic off my desk. I'm sorry, kitty. I've been waiting for her to just send the mic flying off the desk. Are you gonna roll down? Maybe. No, not quite. Not enough. Voila. Okay. And a little bit of lag because the weather changed. And I have at least 2 more of these horrible things to do. Let's hope one of these kind of rolls on its own. Nope, and get stuck right there. So I'm going to wait for energy to come back. Okay, there's 2 bars. Need at least one more. Might be able to get it moving fast enough to kind of get it. No, not quite. Okay. And in it goes. Perfect. I'll have to go find fireflies later and eat a firefly to get that little bar of health back. But let's at least wait here. Oh, there's fireflies. Perfect. Okay. Let's hope maybe you're a bit nicer about rolling on your own. No, you're not. Okay. The physics are physicking a little too much. I can't quite get it to roll on its own. Eat one of you for my health. Okay, one more bar. It's gonna be enough. I'm gonna have to recharge at least once more, especially if I'm messing up just a bit. Will it roll? Sort of. Zerns in my tail. There we go. There we go. Nope. Come on. You can do it. Not when I roll it that way, to be fair. Gotta wait again. I like how the crow buddy just kind of follows us, but doesn't quite, he's even, help us. Aside from when we need to glide. Aha, there's the wisp. It was indeed a wisp puzzle. Well, let's go grab that wisp. Are you good, Cece? Where did you go? Why are we going on a run? I did all this work to get you, buddy. There we go. I think I need that for the one... Not here. Go back this way. Need the one that's that way. I think is where I needed the wisp. I wonder what that is, that little house. Also makes me wonder what I was missing when I was doing the one for... Because I had the rune on the tail for when we found scrolls. I clearly missed a few of those. Hello, Cece. I don't know if you heard her grumble into the mic. Oh. Nope, not quite. Ah. Okay. Is there more? Oh, but I need to chase it again. Where are you going? It is going on a run. There we go. We got 3 of them. I can technically get one more. Let's see if I can go find the place we last found. It's the vaults we need to go into first. Because it's where we kind of started. So do that one really quick. It shouldn't take us 30 minutes to do, hopefully. I'm doing these in 2 hour chunks instead of 4 hour chunks. I think it is doing a little bit better for me right now. 3 hours might be the max. I might do until we get into horse game stuff again. But I also think viewer wise, people are seeming to like the 2 hour chunks a little better. I'm curious about what the vaults are going to be because it's supposed to be food storage. But what are we actually going to find? I also wonder if we'll start seeing the tail glow again while running around here. I wonder if I did actually miss a wisp somewhere. I would not be surprised in the slightest if I actually missed a wisp. Okay, down we go. Oh hey, the white ribbon's not here now. That's interesting. Okay, there's our lantern. Oop, and we froze. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yep, and as soon as I do that, we have that problem. Okay, I'm gonna need to find 3 things to act as weights, it looks like. Or maybe not. That I'm actually not heavy enough. Let's take a look around and see what I see. Okay. What's that? Oh, I see that. Can't see what this does. When I don't overshoot that jump by some. Ah, okay. That opens that. That's a scroll. Word has reached me that the city of Mossward has been sieged. All survivors now flee north to Stormvale and beyond. I am old and cannot make such a journey. There is nothing I can do now. Perhaps I will go unnoticed deep within these vaults. I have a feeling that was not what happened. Just a small theory. Oh, okay, that's instant if I hit it. Interesting. Oh, hi, Cece. The dogs decided to bark, so she's having a bit of a fit. She's like, how dare they make noise in the background? Okay. What does this do though? And what I would do for some fireflies right now, or just general health recovery. Okay. Oh no. I see. Okay, gotta go get some fire, because I guess fire is how we deal with brambles. Maybe. Yes, hello, Cece. You are indeed kind of in the way. Hello, Kitty. Leading the vibe, I don't quite want to go through there if I want to keep my fire. Um, I'm not sure how I've turned it on and off. That is actually very funny. Just randomly find the on and off switch for it. Yep, it indeed did what I think it was going to do. So now, put it here, do this to open that. It's supposed to be on a timer, isn't it? Nope, no timer. Okay, perfect. Open those, and get through here. Aha, okay, I'm gonna need something with weight. Here we go. Off we go. Pull this over to this. Perfect. Grab our torch, because I think we're gonna. What did I hit? Okay, that one was just actually odd. I'm assuming there's a bramble right there and I missed it? Or missed the jump and hit it? Oh no, not all the way back out here. Okay. Where have you put me? It's all the way back in there. For the remaining pieces of the puzzle. While hoping it is still open. Which it may not be, because that is a decent spawn distance. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed I don't have to try and gather more wisps because I've lost the wisps I did have. To having to go grab the respawn thing. I gotta double check when I jump that because I think there's brambles right at the lip of that like uh platform, and I just missed the platform and hit it. I don't think it was because I was carrying the fire. This makes sense because it was timed. There we go. Okay, that's open when it isn't a bit buggy. I'm assuming we'll come out up there. Now this is gonna be not delightful. I gotta be careful not to hit any of this like last time. Because I need all the health I have. Oh, that scared me so bad. Why am I not respawning in the temple, though? Because he's going to respawn me back, I think. Oh, no, did I lose all the stuff from the first time? I might have. I might no longer have the items I had. Let me see. Nope, I do have them, actually. It keeps them as two separate ones. Okay, perfect. I was like, I hope it didn't replace one with the other. How did I get past that bramble one the first time? I did it, like, perfectly the first time. Just gotta get back in there. But man, that actually jump scared me, to be fair. You know, it's a really good sound design. What into that? That one shouldn't have anything in it, so I'm not as worried. Maybe some crystals, but I don't think I really picked up any from here to there. Just be really careful with that one spot. don't think it's a situation too of me, uh, like I should have something before I'm doing this section. So I don't know what I'd be able to get. It really just seems like a how careful can you be map section. So instead, I definitely lose the race. How did I do this the first time? That's how, okay. Grab that. Okay, there we go. I just gotta hope that the ramp doorway is still open because I don't have a torch. Okay, they're all still open. Perfect. I'm gonna say I do not have a torch to do anything else otherwise because it should be actually up here. Oh no, this reset. Okay. Yep, that is exactly what happened. There are brambles. Right there. Drop you. Move you down. And be very, very careful with those brambles. And I do see the fireflies, but hopefully I won't need anything for health. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna plan my moves very carefully. Oh, that might be where I need the torch. Might not have needed it all the way up here. Okay, I'm still gonna carry it with me, you never know. Okay, where is it? Grab that. And then get over here. Thank you, girlfriend. Oh, there is a crystal down here. Actually, there's crystals over here. Not quite sure how that happened. This is gonna be crystal paradise, though. Just need to not get greedy and try to run through these at full speed anywhere near the brambles. Okay. Where do we go from here? I saw my life flash before my eyes the second I got a little bit too close to those. Okay. Where is the next problem in the plan? There we go. Skill point. Skill point. Which is going straight to new health for multiple reasons. One of which being, sadly, I am going to need all the health I can get, I think. At least when it comes to how I play this. Okay. Up there. And up there. Oh, good lord. Oh no. You are really testing my ability. Aha, yes, I do need to go up here. Or I'm gonna exit out up here. Hey, there's the weights. Okay, grab that. Head down here. because I have the torch and I wanted to feel like it was useful to carry it around. Is it stuck? I think it is stuck a little. Here we go. Let's do the one over here. That's going to be the farthest. Okay, grab the next one. Wonder if I'll struggle more or less getting this removed. Oh, no. Yeah, this one's not as stuck. Let's put this one here. Okay, there we go. I do not know what that raven's doing. It's really funny to watch them get stuck on whatever it is I'm grabbing and trying to drag around. Yep, like that. Okay, now put that there. Is that going to open that? It is. And there's our artifact that I need to go deliver. Not quite sure what it is. Okay. I assume getting in and getting out will work about the exact same way. Yes. Nope, that was glitchy for a second. There we go. Now I need to deliver this there. Okay, it is actually marking itself on my map. Perfect. That would be why I kept respawning too far away. I hadn't got close enough to that to activate it. What's this? I must be having to deal with the storage. And whatever artifact I'm holding. Oop. More pottery. There we go. Pretty sure this is to Mossword. Yes. Okay. Mosswood and not Mossword. Now we have one more artifact after this, which is in the last location that I saw. There we go. Which is going to be a shield, maybe? No, crown. I don't know, I thought this was a shield. Maybe it's a lantern. Yes, stag lantern. Okay, so now we need to go get the crown. Activate that one. Grab that. Hello, sir. It sounds like you had a very bad day considering you're laying there in many pieces. Okay, this will get me where I want to go. think that's a Fox Island. That, to be fair, we kind of had a hand in destroying. Not intentionally. Oh, Wisp? Yes, definitely Wisp. No, I don't need to stand on that, maybe. Are you looking up because the Wisp is up? Is the Wisp down here? Nothing here that seems to do anything with it. Okay, what do I have to do to find it? Ah, not quite how I thought I was going to get over there, but it works. Nope. Also not what I have to do? Okay. Is it trying to tell me something about the location? Nope. Is I'm getting too far away from it. There's actually something up here. It's a lot of fish bones. Okay, I'm wondering if to take something up here. But what? Well, let's see if I can do this obelisk really quick until I can kind of puzzle out what it means. I almost think it's a map, but I'm not certain. So I don't think I have the thing that it needs just yet, but I guarantee there's going to be plenty more wisps around. Nope. Every 7 we have a little bit of a freeze. Not quite sure why. Okay, well this kind of looks like that carving. And then where's the thing for this? Oh, over here. Let's donate 100 of our crystals so we can get this obelisk. And there we go. Obelisk acquired, which is very helpful. Okay. And then we need to get over here to this section. Oh, no. Okay, let's try that again. Close, but oh wait, no. Maybe I can here if I'm careful. When my camera doesn't glitch a bit. I'm already eyesore. I have a feeling I'm definitely still dealing with the sinus issues I've had. Okay. All the way around again, because, whoops. And I can aim a little bit lower this time, because it should still get me up. Yep, there we go. Well, I don't know if it actually got me anywhere it needed to be. Not particularly helpful for getting anywhere. Might be why there was an obvious way up as well, to be fair. This side, though... If I can get up here... There might actually be something over here. Here's a shrine. Oop, plenty of crystals. But I'm not seeing anything I can interact with just yet other than those. So maybe that's what that mainly is for. Okay, what's up here? It might just be kind of all there is right there. I will say their landmark design is really good. It's something that Equinox Homecoming has talked about as well, of having to learn how to make landmarks or make your, especially open world games, you have to make your map feel like it has a lot of difference, or like you can kind of actually pinpoint where you are on it. If it's too, not the word, I don't use the word simple, but if it's too like everything looks the same as everything else, it isn't particularly fun. And it can make navigating a lot harder. And this game has done a really good job of it. Equinox has done a really good job of it. Like, I can actually tell where I am on the map when I'm not trying to break it. Like, I can actually pinpoint where I am, pinpoint where I've been, based on how it looks. Well, I froze there for a second and lagged. I don't see anything I can, like, dig. So don't see a way I can activate anything here. Like I hear it. But I don't quite see how to get it. Let me look at the map. Okay. And if it's a map with a river, it's not really a point on it. It tells me where to go. I'm gonna have to leave that one for now because I just not entirely seeing how it wants that one to be done. My next unknown location is there though. I guarantee I'll figure it out eventually here pretty soon. Find out exactly what the one's done. But for now, I have no idea. Let me out of the river, please. Oh no, it's just gonna sweep me downstream, isn't it? There we go. Oh, it's another boat. Is that? I think it is the Fox Village. Maybe not. It does look like I can go to it. No, it can't be the Fox Village. Guess who that is? Okay, I guess it would be. Hmm. I now have a portal there I can go to. I don't know what I can do there now. Okay, this is definitely just a bit of a crystal farm. We've returned from trading with the Fox tribe, our ally in the Southern Isle. Their craftsmanship is beyond compare. Our relations with them continue to strengthen, bringing prosperity to our great city. Okay, interesting. Apparently, I have broken 500 pots. I am not surprised. It is how we get cash. I wonder if we'll see any more of the. I'm thinking they're scallops. I'm not sure, but I think they're scallops. Nope, do we have another ancient tree up here, by the looks of it? I might have one wisp. I don't think I have more, though. Hopefully I can get up this, because I was trying to go up that one other hill and it was making me slide back. We'll go a little bit longer. I know this is just the ancient tree I was already at. Okay, never mind, we're good. Let's look up here and see what this is. Why is this so blighted? Actually, there's another game that's going to add a blight mechanic here pretty soon that I'm really excited about, but this game did it really well. Nope. Nope, there's a wisp nearby. And there's a chest. There we go. Ah. Okay, as long as it doesn't fall off, we're good. Where did that little wisp go? Come here, buddy. I have a feeling I'm gonna need you. There we go. That is two. Two is probably when I'm gonna need to open a door. If there's one so close to wherever it is I'm going to end up going. Oh, another scroll. I spent the day meditating in the forest and communed with the spirit of the stag, the Odorosco. His light is gentle and patient. He gifted me with ancient relic, an antler crown, and taught me that I can walk beyond the constraints of my mortal body in spirit form. Interesting. I am curious how this is going to go wrong, though. We got another obelisk. We got that up there, which I think is where I need to go. There we go. Where is the thing for this one? Is it over here? Oh, that's weird. I'm not seeing the where you turn in the. There it is. Crystals. There we go. It need to go there. Hello, Cece. Yes, we need to go up here. Hello, kitty. Yes, hello. Hello. I'm gonna give you pets for a second. Hello. Hello, kitty cat. Come here. There you go. There's the kitty. There's the silly kitty. Oh, don't plop. There she goes. She plops. Okay. You behave while I try to do this. To be fair, you're muffling the mic a bit. Okay. You gotta scoot the other way. There you go, Kit Kat. No, the other. No. Oh, you really do not like the mic on my desk. I think she just currently has beef with the mic. The fact that it's on the desk and she isn't. I don't think she understands what it's for or what it is, but just more that it's in what she accounts to as her space. So now she's upset about it. And trying to get her to scoot is interesting. I hate to say it, but I don't think I'm gonna make that. This must be the king with that crown. Yep. If you're gonna burp into the mic, I want to make you scoot, kiddo. I don't think everybody wants to hear cat burps. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's blighted. But it's like it's blighted in a different way almost. What we have seen before. Okay, where am I going? Oh, that opens. I need you to scooty scoot. Yes, I do. I do need you to scooty scoot. Put your tail this way. And then scoot you that way. There. I do not think she's particularly happy about being scooted. But it works a bit better for me in the mic. Kitty, you are a very silly kitty. That's all I can say. The mic should be right in front of me, but technically there's a cat right in front of me. So I can't quite get the mic where I would like it. Hmm. Well, there was definitely a crack there. That almost was not a good time. Oh my goodness. But to remember not to move while jumping sometimes. Because I have that little auto jump thing where as long as it factors in, I'll jump onto whatever it is I am pointing at. Instead of me trying to do this the hard way. Speaking of doing this the hard way, okay. The beams are kind of a red herring here for a minute. There we go. Where am I going? Aside from lots and lots of jumping puzzle. Oh, I see jars. And I see the king and his crown. Which looks like it may not have ended well for him. Skill point. Skill point and maroon eyes. Well, that's an interesting one. I'll have to see how those look. Oh, please don't go out the window. Little gem. Nope, nothing. So this must be like his room. Well, sir, I hate to say it, but I need that. Bit of curiosity, I need to see where this goes, because it's here. Kitty, your hair. Your hair do things. So yes, I need to go there. There we go. I am learning how to navigate that glide. Slowly. But so far, not doing too bad with it. Now just get this crown. That'll be the last puzzle unlocked for this area. Last of the main puzzles, I think, is a better way to put it, because there seems to be a lot of side puzzles they probably do, especially for things like wisps. Yes, what do you want, Miss Cece? You are unhappy because you cannot lay the other direction? I am sorry. You are like shoving my mic so far out of the way. I'm amazed she hasn't tried slapping me yet. This is another one of her favorite things. One of these days, it'll be caught on stream again, because I know she's done it before, where she reaches a pot up and smacks me in the nose. And I think it's because I boop hers. So she tries to do it back. Sometimes she's really gentle about it, and other times she's not. Ooh, another respawn point. And some jars. I don't know how I kind of ran up that, but I did. Oh, that looks interesting, though. This looks like there'd be a chest here. Don't kill me while I'm holding this. Don't let there be something in the water, please and thank you. The ocean made sense. This would be, needs to be sad. Yes, Kitty, that is my, like, nails on the keyboard. I don't know what to tell you. In ancient days, the fourth and youngest son of Iona remained close to his mother in her old age, His name was Cortho, and he planted an entire forest. His forest became so mighty that even the stag, guardian of life, attended to it. The people call this forest Mosswood. Okay, so we get lore. Does this say grave, though? It says words of memory. I would assume. Oh, there's a puzzle here. There is. Okay. I am officially a tree fox. There you go. Can I land? Yep, I can. And then here, and very carefully turn around. Will this be a skill point room? It will be. Okay, I need you to move. You are stepping on me, and you are bumping both my mic and my keyboard out of the way. Okay, there we go. So that's 2 skill points I need to actually do with. We'll do another health. We'll do an extra spirit energy for now because I have a feeling I'm going to run into things that are going to need it. Oh, what do the maroon eyes look like? That was the other thing I wanted to check. They're not as bright as I kind of thought they would be. Like that for now. I do think they're pretty awesome though. Okay, swim back across, and again, hope there's absolutely nothing in this water that's able to get me. So I'm not going to be happy if that's the case. Now you deliver this crown. I wonder if I'll end up finding a wisp on the way there. Going this way, because I don't think I've taken this route before. At least not exactly. Because that's back where that wisp is. That I'm having so much trouble figuring out the puzzle for. I have a feeling it's a map, and it's a need to go find it on the map situation, or be the place on that map situation, but I'll be having to figure it out. This should take me right into the city. Hopefully. If I jump that, I need to jump it when I'm sure I can cross it, not get taken downstream. Oh. Okay. So it's this way somewhere? Oh, I disappeared for a second. That's funny. Don't think it's in here. I feel like that's the where we're going to exit situation. Don't move too far away from it. Wait, what? Was it under me? That could be entirely. Yes, I'm getting the idea of it might be under versus um, above ground. A bit odd, but at least it does actually work in kind of telling me where things are, as long as I'm paying attention to it. But I need to get this crown dropped off. Okay. There's that. And now we can go in here. What am I looking at? Okay, you're telling me that's something I need to find. Oh. Okay, so that's how that works. Which I'm assuming this is a tutorial version of. Oh, when I don't freeze. I'm not sure why this game is having the problems it's having with freezing. Aside from possibly Cat laying on PC and making PC a bit too warm. No. I hear the music, so I don't think it's a full crash. But it might be. Let me scoot the cat. Sorry, CC. I need to scoot you for a second and see if that is what's causing it. There is a possibility that was the case. Okay, that's my light one. Okay, that's my timer for it. Oh, but then I go back into the body. Okay. Oh, okay, so I need to let it recharge. Ah. So you mean hint this is how this is gonna have to work. But I can change that will, which means as long as I'm paying attention to the different puzzles I'm doing, I can actually switch between puzzles or switch between runes based on puzzles as needed. Okay. And voila. I'm assuming that will open the door. No. Not quite sure how I missed the one, but I did. Okay, so here's round two. To make sure I entirely understand how to use this. I can't get that one in time. CC. She is having a day of it. I think she knocked down a piece of paper off of a little thing next to my desk. Okay. Where am I missing one? Okay, I see. You're wanting me to remember that I can get through that. Ooh. I can, but I'm possibly not supposed to. Oh no, I can. Okay. For that. And then that opens that, which opens this. And now I'm out. Ish. Can I open that? Nope. I'll at least get to the door right there, and it's about 2 hours and 30 minutes, so I will pause it there for now, but yeah, because it's going to be another one I have to do. And I'm already itching my nose from cat hair. We'll pause out here, and I will call it good for now. I will be back tomorrow with it, so we're not having a big long gap of it. Um, and I'll do today's Thursday. I don't like saying that because it dates these, but for streaming purposes, it works. Um, today's Thursday. This will probably be about the time I stream. So 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Uh, the other times as well. I'll have to remember what they are in order. But so yes, Pacific Standard Time for me it's 6 p.m. And I'll be doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Probably be doing this game for a little bit, and then move on back onto Assassin's Creed. The problem with Assassin's Creed, have not streamed in a hot second. Do not know where I left off. Need to actually jump into the game and figure out where I left off. But that's going to take a minute. I have yet to do that because I got university again, and the first few weeks of university have basically hammered home that I am having a lot more homework this semester than I had last semester. So expect a few shorter streams, expect a few like smaller like games like this where I might stick with one game for a while versus switching back and forth between games. Normally, Assassin's Creed, I can do about 1 or 2 days of it before I'm like, okay, I need to rest because I do longer streams of it. Not how it's going to be. So if I do it, it's going to be like a continuation of Assassin's Creed until I'm done with it. I want to do more cozy games and stuff as well. But for now, that's going to be on the back burner until I kind of get all this scheduled out and figured out and sort out more how I want to do this. But for now, I think this is kind of the settings page. I think this is kind of the way I'm going to do it for now and like um, set it up, I guess. I'm trying to hear like my brain is slowly just at that point of shutting off. Um, I think that's kind of how I'm going to set up everything and run it for now is just the 6 p.m.s, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Um, unless it kind of scooches to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which it might. It just depends. I'll see how the next couple weeks of this go. But just for like the university scheduling and all that, that's about what it's going to be. I do like it. It does work a bit better for me, especially evening streams. I think it works a lot better for a lot of other people to have those evening streams. But again, I am excited for this game. I'm going to continue with this until I get it done, or at least story wise done. I don't know. I'm going to try to clear off the map every map we have, so it'll take longer. But whether or not I miss stuff is going to kind of be up to, well, shoot, I missed it because of XYZ, or oh, shoot, I missed it because I was in too much of a hurry and didn't realize that was the thing there, which is probably going to happen. Guaranteed, I'm going to miss something. And I'll look back or something and find it. Uh, for now, though, it is how it is. I'm still going to try to my best to clear off every single map to see what's on every map and get all the points on them. For now, though, that's we'll just see how it goes. Hopefully, when I go to review this, it a sounds better, it a streams and looks better. It so far from what I've seen, it looks like it's streaming a lot better. Though you also have a bit better color correction through Streamlabs than even I have, which is super funny. But I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm not sure why that saturation is as high as it is. My best guess is maybe a setting. Just yeah, it was the color setting. So it looks a little bit different for you till about now, which I will keep it so it looks about what it looks like for me because it feels a bit weird that it's so like saturated for whatever reason. That I don't know if it'll actually translate. I have decent like monitors that have color correction, so we will see what happens when I actually post it on YouTube for the backlog. Everything it's streamed, because Twitch only saves it for so long, is backlogged on YouTube. That way, it's there, it exists. I've done it. That said, I will be back tomorrow about 12, goodness, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we'll continue with this game, and then we'll go from there. But I had fun. It was super exciting, and I cannot wait to actually continue the series. So, thank you for joining me, and I will be back tomorrow.